daily Twitter poll from yesterday. If you could hold one of these positions, which would it be? Mayor of Pittsburgh, governor of Pennsylvania, president of the United States, or none? 62.2% of you said, I don't want anything to do with it. None. 18.3% of the respondents say president. 10.6% say mayor of Pittsburgh. And 8.9% say governor. Nobody wants to be the governor. Nobody does. So there's that. We'll get to...
I don't want to be any of it. No,
yeah,
thank you.
I'll go with none. We'll get to lunacy at 2 o'clock here in just a moment. That's after I give you today's daily Twitter poll. The Steelers play the Bears. They're 3-5. And the Lions 0-8 at home in their next 2 games. What will the Steelers' record be in those 2 games? 2-0, 1-1, 0-2. Considering they probably won't tie. 66.5% of you, so 2/3 of you, right at it, say 2-0. 30.8% of the respondents say 1-1, and 2.7% say 0-2. I said they'll be 2-0. They should be 2-0.
They should be.
But we will see.
If not, we'll have lots of things to yell and argue and complain about.
Yeah, and we will go over a lot of look, if they do go 1-1, they're not dead. That's the weird part.
That is kind of
it's
weird to say that, but yeah.
We don't want them to
they'll
go
feel
1-1.
dead in your head, but they won't actually be dead.
So here we are. Now, look, the guys from 2 to 6, they entertain me. I like them.
Yeah.
I like both of them. But they're out of their damn mind a lot of times, right? With the things they think they can do. So they're on this kick yesterday, quite literally kick.
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe it spawned because of Zeiss talking about making a field goal cold,
right,
just on an empty practice field down at Pitt one time. Now, this has been confirmed by E.J. Borghetti, by Chris Peak of Panther Lair, by a couple other people who were there at the time. And I was told it was more like 45 yards. Zeiss walked out cold. The ball was spotted. It was down from the 35-yard line. He walked in some cargo shorts and a T-shirt, and he banged it through. But here are the variables. There's no one on the field. There's no rush. There was no wind. It was a nice day. And
he did it once, right?
He did it once, and he took a bunch of steps, and he just blasted it. Nonetheless, I'm not going to shortchange it. He kicked it from the 35, a 45-yard field goal.
Okay.
It spawned this.
I trust those sources.
Yeah. And Peak and E.J. Borghetti are both as honest as
impeccable.
His day is long. Yes. So it spawned a conversation yesterday about things they could do. Craig saying he could make a free throw in an NBA game, which he might be able to do.
It's a free throw, yeah.
Andrew then saying no problem with 20-yard field goals, essentially the old extra point. Okay? No problem with it in an NFL game.
Like would hit them with regularity, he said?
Yeah, pretty much. Which is, now listen to the variables here that he's missing. First of all, you're wearing pads. There's a lot of people who can kick. Try doing it with a helmet and with pads and leg pads and everything. There's that. Second of all, you're doing it in a stadium with people there yelling and screaming and a little bit of pressure. Third, you don't get to take as many steps as you do when you're out by yourself.
No, you got to be quick.
Fourth, men are trying to block you from doing that.
Large humans are going to run you over if they get close to you.
Well, and they're jumping to try to block it. You need to get the ball up quick on a 20-yard field goal, an old extra point. Andrew made it sound like it was automatic. He'd do it. He'd knock it through. People have no idea how tough that is, how difficult it is to kick an old extra point. If Poni went out there and did it 100 times, and they'd say, now attempting the extra point, Andrew Filipponi for the Steelers, okay? And it was the old extra point, and it was spotted at the 10, and he did it 100 times, he would make 6.
I was going to say 5, yeah.
Tops 6. He would have a 6% success rate. 94 of them would miss. They would get blocked, they would shank, he would just not hit it right. He would make 6.
I really feel like we're fast approaching an opportunity here, whether it be for charity's sake or something, to get everyone out there. I'll go out and try it too. I don't care.
You saw what happened when the Bears tried to.
It was a disaster. It was a disaster when that guy clanked one off the upright or crossbar, whatever it was, and then everybody in Chicago said, "Oh, I could have made that."
Right.
And then everybody in Chicago showed up for that contest, and like one guy made it. So I think between Neil Walker contending that he could drill these things all day, Poni now insisting that he could nail field goals. We need to have some sort of charity kickoff thing. Maybe it's at the start of next football season. Maybe it's at the end of this season. I don't know.
5 out of 100.
Maybe in the spring. I don't know when, where, how, but someone needs to start putting that together, and we'll do the same thing. You donate a certain amount, you get a certain number of kicks.
That's the call, and we could go to Highmark or somewhere, that has goalposts. We go to local high school fields. Now, the high school goalposts are 5 feet wider, so
you got a better chance.
You have a better chance. Let's get somebody, Pine Richland,
$5 a kick. $5 a kick, and we'll donate it to Children's Hospital.
I say we do it. And you get 5 kicks, and then the people that make all 5, you bring them back. And not just an extra point. Or who can make the furthest, and you call it. You keep moving back. We'll have some old school kickers around. We'll have some people that kicked in high school, maybe even some college kickers. That is the fundraiser. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We just hashed something out.
We did.
Let's get in touch with the promotions people. Let's get it done.
$5 a kick. And if you want to sit there and drill 10, 20-yarders and just drill them and show everybody up and be the man, then $5 a kick. That's fine. You donate $100, you get 20 kicks.
Kick it around with 93.7 The Fan.
There we go.
Kicking around with 93.7 The Fan. We do the show out there. Field goal kicking contest. Come on. And it is easy from an infrastructure standpoint. You know what you need? A field, post, and a ball.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And somebody stand in line. Yeah.
Let's go. And some shaggers out there. Colony catching the balls.
You get like half a dozen footballs maybe, so you can keep them rotating and keep things moving.
Ron Cook writing a story about Ben.
Those kickers, every last one of those kickers was inspired by Ben.
Yep, every one.
His will brought them to victory.
Yes, we could do it. Starkey out there might surprise people, have that square toe, old school shoe, the spot-built shoe that he put on. Let's do it. I'm serious. It is happening. We are doing it. We're putting it together. We need a turf field. We need a couple footballs, and we need you, and we're going to broadcast from out there.
Yes.
We're getting it done. Matt, are you in for this, Matt?
Absolutely. I'll be there.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're doing it. That could be a good fundraiser. We'll align with somebody. All right, great stuff. Way to hash it out on the air. Jeff